Recently, I was watching the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, and it made me wonder, mathematically speaking, what are the odds that I actually live to see the release of GTA 6? Or will I be taken out by a random bolt of lightning first? To answer this, we have to look at the official calendar. From the exact moment of writing this script to the confirmed release date of November 19th, we are looking at a final, agonizing stretch of exactly 141 days. That leaves you with 141 days of potential peril. According to National Weather Service data, the odds of being struck by lightning in the United States over a full year are roughly 1 in 1.22 million. If we crunch the numbers for your specific 141-day window, the probability of you being hit by a bolt of plasma from the heavens before you can even install the Day 1 patch is approximately 1 in 3.16 million. To put that in perspective, you are roughly 5 times more likely to be killed by a vending machine falling on you during that same period. At this point, your biggest real-world threat is still a malfunctioning vending machine, not the atmosphere. You're probably fine. Probably. But statistics are a measure of averages, and you might not be average. Let's say Rockstar Games announces a polish-related delay, pushing the release out by another 5 months to April 20th. Your total window of vulnerability just expanded to 293 days. Now your odds of being struck jump to a much more threatening 1 in 1.52 million. But we can crank this up. Let's say you live in Lakeland, Florida, the lightning capital of the US, and you have a habit of playing golf during thunderstorms while holding a 10-foot copper pole. In this scenario, we are no longer looking at random probability. We are looking at active invitation. If we scale the electrical activity of the atmosphere to match the intensity of the GTA 6 marketing campaign, we encounter a problem. If the Earth's cloud-to-ground lightning frequency increased by just 1%, for every million views on the trailer, the atmosphere would effectively become a giant leaking capacitor. At this scale, the physics get messy. A single lightning bolt carries about 15 million volts and heats the surrounding air to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. If the frequency of these strikes scaled to meet the hype constant, the air wouldn't have time to cool down between discharges. You wouldn't just see a flash, you would live inside a continuous violet-white roar of glowing nitrogen. The rapid expansion of air, the mechanism that creates thunder, would happen so frequently that the individual claps would blur into a sustained 200 decibel shockwave. This would instantly liquefy your internal organs and shatter every window in your house, which ironically would make it very difficult to hear the game's radio stations. The heat would begin to fix atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogen oxides, creating a concentrated downpour of nitric acid. As you sit on your couch, waiting for the release, the very air around you would turn into a caustic, superheated plasma. Your console wouldn't just melt. The silicon inside the chips would undergo a phase transition into a puddle of useless glass before the first frame of the Rockstar logo even hit the screen. In the end, the math suggests that the greatest threat to your GTA 6 experience isn't a stray bolt of electricity from a cumulonimbus cloud. It's the passage of time itself, even if you survive the 1 in 3 million odds. And even if the atmosphere doesn't turn into a global arc welder, you are still aging at a rate of precisely 1 second per second. In the final stretch leading up to launch day, you will grow roughly 12 million seconds older than you are right now. That's 12 million seconds where anything could go wrong. But look on the bright side. If you do get hit by lightning and survive, the massive surge of electricity through your nervous system might give you the kind of twitch reflexes needed to actually win a race in GTA Online.